Hello and welcome to another Bromatis Apparatus podcast. Tonight I'm sitting here with myself, Matt,
Joe Larson,
Sam.
Alright, and sorry guys, we're not going to do a top 15 tonight because, Call of Duty World War II came out and that's basically all we've been doing. It's also why this podcast is being recorded on Thursday rather than Sunday. But anyways, Sam's going to give us a quick rundown of the news.
Alright, what's happened in the news? You guys know the Twilight Zone. Pretty old show.
Yep.
Joe, you never heard of the Twilight Zone?
never seen it.
You're an uncultured swine.
Alright, it's basically just like shows that it's like what if universes. It's pretty good.
It's a lot of science fiction stuff.
Yeah, it's really old. Anyway,
Sci-fi
CBS is bringing it back. They're making
Bang,
Twilight
bang.
Zones again. What do you think of that, Matt? Do you think it could work in a modern day?
Is it going to be black and white?
I don't know.
Dude, I loved it. I just loved how it was black and white. It made things more mysterious. And
okay.
I liked the ride at Disney as well. That was pretty cool.
Mm.
For those of you that don't know, they had a ride at Disney called what was it called?
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror. But then
Now it's a Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, now it's a
ride.
Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
That's right.
So, I don't know. That's
All
pretty
right.
neat. But
Time to segue next news article. Joe, you like females, don't you?
I do enjoy.
All right. Apparently, the females of the Marvel Universe have they pitched a movie idea of an all-female team-up Marvel movie.
who's going to be in it?
Oh,
Like
I like that idea.
Black Widow, Gamora.
Wonder Woman?
No.
She's
That's
DC.
DC.
Oh my
God, you slut.
Joe, you're off the podcast.
I just had a brain fart.
Alright.
Who else? There's not really any other chicks.
Jessica Jones?
Maybe.
I
That
don't-
Scarlet Witch?
Oh, and Scarlet Witch, yeah.
She's hot.
Alright.
Anyway, okay.
Dude,
That's
Black Widow's way hotter than Scarlet Witch.
All right, Joe, you're the tiebreaker. Who's hotter, Black Widow or Scarlet Witch?
Oh, that's tough.
That's not an acceptable.
I
answer.
mean, Scarlett Johansson, some actress I don't even know
That's
the name
true.
of.
That's what makes her hot.
That's true. It's Scarlett
You know?
Johansson.
Okay.
He's got a point.
Whatever.
Plus black leather. Okay. What's next?
In other news, so as we all know, the Hulk film rights belong to Universal, so they can't make a solo Hulk film. So Mark Ruffalo said that there will be a Hulk movie, quote unquote, happening through Ragnarok, Infinity War, and the fourth Avengers movie. So he's gonna have his own story arc, kinda.
Oh,
Those four
okay. Yeah,
movies. So there it is, Disney exploiting their loopholes.
yeah.
They can do it. More power to them.
Yeet.
Speaking of that,
Disney, so Disney is in talks to buy 20th Century Fox. What do you guys think
so
about
that
that?
means
No.
Spider-Man?
No, that's
What's-
Sony.
That's Sony.
Sony.
Same thing.
No,
I think I said that when you first told me.
Fox is X-Men,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fantastic Four. I don't know, more than that, and they'd get the rights to the original Star Wars films because
Mhm.
Fox owns those, and then they'd also get Planet of the Apes, the Avatar movies, and their sequels coming out, and National Geographic and FX, but they wouldn't be taking the news or the sports.
All right, Joe. What do you
think of
think? 'Cause I will
Honestly-
say my opinion. Okay, go.
Disney already has enough. I kind of enjoy competition. I'm not a huge fan of one company owning so much that they might make everything in a formula. Because now you have with movies you have variety, you have different actors stay with, and directors as well stay with different companies.
That's true.
And that's where you get the individuality of every movie. And I feel if you push it all into one company, you might lose some of that.
Yeah, and I also feel I saw a post where Disney apparently they went out and said flat out that one of the only reasons that they want to buy out Fox is because they really want their Star Wars properties and all of their Marvel characters under
Yeah,
one.
that's the only reason I'm for Disney buying it because
They can finally fix Fantastic Four.
yes, that and the X-Men, that's such a huge part of Marvel.
I know, and
yeah.
the X-Men movies, I don't know. For me, they've either been hit or miss. It's either they're pretty good or otherwise they just don't work for me.
Mm-hmm. But the only on a different note, Deadpool.
Yeah, so there's a lot of controversy over Deadpool because Disney wouldn't do something like this, But Disney actually has a separate studio called Touchstone Pictures, and that's only for making R-rated movies.
Okay.
So, like, they'd still keep it.
Because I was going to say, like, I mean, it's Disney, and then there's Deadpool, who...
Yeah. Speaking of Deadpool,
Yeah.
did you guys see the Deadpool 2 poster?
No, I did
No,
not,
not
actually.
poster.
It was on the cover of Good Housekeeping,
Oh,
which is really weird.
okay.
Well,
Care to elaborate?
put away. It's just a picture of like Deadpool and like Cable's behind him, and he's like holding a turkey, I think, for Thanksgiving or something. And it's just like the whole cast sitting around the table. So. Yeah.
Alright, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. Other Disney news.
I like this.
So-
Keep it funny.
Yeah. Speaking of, so last week we did like a lot of DC, but now we're doing like all Marvel this week. Disney is now producing Marvel shows on their streaming network, cause you know Disney's coming out with their own streaming network.
Yeah. Yep.
And like they said that they're gonna leave Daredevil and like all of the Netflix Marvel shows on
Good. I think-
Netflix,
I like those.
but they're gonna
the
like
Defenders.
make their own on just for Disney. So it'll be like more Marvel TV shows on the Disney streaming network.
So are they gonna like do personal like story arcs? Like obviously probably not like Iron Man
yeah,
movies,
not
but
for
like
yeah, for,
smaller level
yeah,
characters.
for like the smaller heroes. Which I'm on board for that. I think that'll be sweet. They're doing that for, and they're also doing the same thing as Star Wars.
Okay.
Well, that would definitely add to like the main stories too, because all those supporting characters.
The other thing is, who's gonna spend? How much is the streaming service?
I don't know. They haven't
I'm
said
pretty
yet.
sure I heard like they were talking like $40 a month.
That's
You-
I don't know if that'll
Which
fly.
I don't.
I
yeah,
pay like
if
7
that's
right
true,
now for Netflix, so I don't know about 40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if that's true, then I don't know how much business they're gonna get. But
I
if
don't
it's
know.
like maybe
I
it
feel
was
like
14, but
dude,
that'd
some
be
people
more
will pay
realistic.
it-
But still.
Like I just feel like some people are gonna pay for it just for like the Star Wars.
Yeah,
And,
honestly, I'll probably buy it even if it's like $150 a month.
yeah, that's a whole lot.
Well, okay, that's an exaggeration, obviously, but
Maybe you
Still.
could find it on some other online website.
we won't.
we
You
won't
get the
discuss.
picture.
We're
Wink.
winking right now.
Alright.
What else? Back to Netflix. Amazon and Netflix are battling out for the Lord of the Rings film rights. What do you guys think? Is it too soon for a reboot?
No.
Not too soon,
Never
says
Lord
Joe?
of the Rings. Oh, I love that.
I don't
I
know.
love the Lord
Okay,
of the Rings.
I really like those movies too, and I like The Hobbit. How many Hobbit movies are there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Pretty long.
I didn't watch all of them just because there were so many of them. Like I watched
The
the
books
first
are a
one.
3-part trilogy.
Yeah, but there's more movies. Wasn't there than 3?
The Hobbit was one book.
The Hobbit was broken down into 3, I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
So is there 9 movies?
Oh my gosh! I only read the first book
Or
then.
maybe it is movies. Either way, I think it's 3.
Anyway,
Just 3.
what do you get? So you guys want that to come back? You think? Because I think it would just be like a Netflix or Amazon exclusive thing. So what do you think? Yes. Or would you rather just have it be by itself and like have it play in cinemas?
I'd rather have Netflix have it because I'm already paying for that, and
That's
that'd be
true.
great.
Okay, aside from that, I would love to see it in theaters because I think they definitely have the fan base for it.
Yeah,
I definitely think they could turn a profit on it. So why not?
I know.
Then it can come out on Blu-ray and DVD, and I can buy those too.
That's true. And like, yeah, I have faith. I'd rather, not that I have anything against Amazon, but I don't have it, and like I just have I have
Mhm.
faith in Netflix because they're usually producing some pretty good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, 3 out of 5 for the Marvel Defenders series.
Defenders.
Yep.
3 out of 5. What 2 didn't you like? Or are you saying like 3 stars out of 5?
No, I'm saying like 3 good ones out of 5 shows.
Or the 2 bad ones?
Well, I mean Iron Fist.
Iron
obviously.
Fist.
Iron Fist, obviously, and then I don't know. I wasn't really a huge fan of Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it was still pretty good.
I was speaking of Jessica
3.5
Jones.
stars out of.
Like Jessica Jones came out. It was after Daredevil, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So once
Yeah.
it came out, like my dad and I, we watched like all Daredevil. We're like, oh, let's watch this. It's another Marvel TV show. So like,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
first
sure it'll be
episode.
great. We couldn't get through the first episode. My dad's like, I'm not watching this. I think it was just maybe it was the lesbian kissing scene that maybe like he's like, all right, maybe that's enough of that. Because like my
Well-
little sister was in the room and it's like,
I'm pretty sure she was banging Luke Cage in the first episode.
Oh,
too.
was she? I don't remember.
Maybe that was the second.
I just think that had more to do with your situation at the time.
Yeah.
Because you were with your dad, your little sister,
Yeah,
and
but then-
whoever else was in the room. That's just awkward if, like, anything sexual comes on the screen.
I guess.
But they did have one of the better villains though. In,
That's true.
David Tennant playing the Purple Man.
Is he still in it? Right? Or did he didn't like get killed off? Did he?
He got thrown off a building.
Did he survive?
Everybody survives in comic book world, Sam.
Okay.
He probably survived. I don't know.
I heard he made a pretty good villain.
He's a really good actor. Like, you guys don't watch Doctor Who, obviously, but he was a really good doctor in that.
Oh, he was a doctor on Doctor Who?
Mm-hmm.
How many doctors have they had now?
Like
13
a million.
Wow.
Only 13?
Yep.
Only 13.
The one's a chick now, right?
Yeah, that's
So the 13th?
the 14th. 13th? I don't know. Who cares?
I don't
So that's the
let's
most
just keep-
recent one.
Yeah,
so
that's the most recent one.
All right.
Alright,
Moving on.
Black Panther posters, do you guys see them?
No,
pretty good.
I haven't seen any of these posters.
Oh my gosh, you guys are not.
Seen the trailers. We've talked about those previously.
Yes, sir, we have.
I'm honestly, I'm really excited. I think this movie is gonna be. I think it'll be different from like your traditional Marvel movie. Like I think it won't be as funny, maybe, which I think I'll enjoy, just because.
It's gonna have a darker tone.
Okay.
No comment. But yeah, I think a nice change of pace.
Yeah, it'll be nice. Then people can shut up about saying like, Marvel movies are just funny and.
I mean, but you gotta look at the Thor movies too. Like the first two kind of had darker,
That's
more
true.
brooding, and then the third. Well, we'll get to Ragnarok, but that had more of a comical.
Should we talk about Ragnarok?
I don't know.
Are
Have
we
you got
done
more
with the news?
news?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty.
All right,
What's
so.
the happenings in the movie world today? And now we're moving on to the main event.
Yep. Here is our review of Thor Ragnarok. So,
First thoughts.
Joe,
You know,
explain the story.
Spoilers.
Just the bare
Story.
bones of the story.
Spoilers.
yes, lots of spoilers coming up. If you haven't watched it, first off, if you haven't watched it, go out and see it. It was fantastic.
Or
Anyway.
just go onto a website and watch it. But anyways, okay.
You didn't hear that here.
Yeah. Essentially, the Thor starts out.
The Thor.
The Thor
Okay.
starts out captured. I forget the name of the fiery individual who's
Yeah, I don't know.
captured
either.
him.
Some
What's his
big,
name?
large, fiery guy.
Something about him causing Ragnarok.
Yes. Ragnarok, which was the plan to ultimately destroy his home planet with his father and all the
It's
citizens.
basically the apocalypse.
Right, essentially the
That's-
apocalypse.
Yeah, that's what it means in Norse mythology.
Oh, his name's Surtur.
Searcher.
Searcher?
Searcher?
Surtur?
I don't know.
Searcher. Either way, big fiery devil-looking fella with a mean old crown that gave him lots of power, and essentially wanted to enact this Ragnarok, or this apocalypse of Thor's home planet. And so Thor goes through all these series of unfortunate events. He gets himself captured. He breaks out with the Hulk, who's been the Hulk for quite a long time, so
2
he doesn't
years.
remember anything. And then goes back, finds his sister. I know, nuts.
His sister.
His sister.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and Odin dies. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Odin did die, and his sister. Fun
Hela.
fact. Hela. Yeah. Breaks his hammer, which anyone else could not break the hammer. Much less lift the hammer, but break it.
Yeah, and this chick, Thor just like does his thing, spins it, chucks it at her face, and this girl just one hand.
Yeah, palms it like a baseball.
Yeah, like a
right.
baseball.
Yeah, like she grabbed it like a baseball.
All right, I'll take it.
I was
I was
gonna say
thinking more like a basketball.
Okay, size would be more like basketball. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got
Regardless.
some hands like Kawhi Leonard out there. Okay, but go.
Anyways, and essentially the whole storyline is Thor wanting to get back to his home planet so he can fight his sister Hela in order to save the citizens of the planet
What's the planet called?
Asgard.
Asgard.
There we
I
go.
forgot. I couldn't remember it, but yeah,
Gosh,
I
Asgard.
could tell just by how you're saying his home planet.
Joe's
home
credentials
planet.
aren't the greatest.
Yeah, I've had a lot to do this week. I've had not time to think about the movie, but
All right, so we get into the nitty.
that was about it. That was about the overview. Is trying to save Asgard from his evil hellish.
and we shall
sister.
talk about whether or not he failed. He failed.
Okay,
Kind of failed. He kind of failed.
he failed.
Kind of. Yeah.
No,
I'd say,
because-
okay, we'll get to
Okay,
that.
we'll get to
that.
that.
We'll get to your definition of failure in
Okay.
a little bit. All right,
So let's talk about it. What do you guys think about the characters? What do you
Characters.
think about Thor?
Thor.
He talked a lot.
He
in
talked a
this.
lot more, and he was more comical.
Definitely. Shorter
Which-
hair.
All right.
I didn't mind. I didn't mind the
I
short
like
hair.
that.
I think he
I
looked
think
good
it
with the
better.
short hair.
All right. I like the shorter hair better, but it's different from the life of previous Thors. Okay. Anyways, he was a lot more comical, which I don't know if it really fit his character.
Yeah, it was alright. Some jokes seemed a little pushed, but even those ones, they're still good. Like,
yeah, they were. I laughed a couple of times, but like, I don't know.
Well, that's the whole point of a joke.
I mean, some jokes you say and people don't laugh.
Maybe you just breathe a little heavier out your nose.
Yeah. No. Okay. All right. Next character. Loki is in it.
Typical Loki.
His typical,
Typical
deviant
godless,
self, who kind of redeems himself a little bit in the end.
Yeah, sort of.
A little bit, kind of, not really.
He kind of saves like everybody.
Speaking of Loki, I love that scene in the beginning where Matt Damon is dressed up as Loki for the play.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's a scene in the beginning
yeah.
where Thor first comes back to Asgard and he's been gone for like for however long, and like Loki has been disguising himself as Odin as like the king of Asgard, and like he like made two of the townspeople like basically do like a play of the whole Thor 2 movie where Loki fakes his death, and Matt Damon plays Loki in the play, and it's just, I don't know, it's a nice little cameo.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny.
It's pretty funny. All right, other characters. Valkyrie is in there.
Yep.
So Valkyrie.
I like Valkyrie. I think, okay, to me, I know a lot of people liked Wonder Woman, but I think the way Valkyrie was, besides her drinking problem, I think that's how Wonder Woman should have been as a character. Yeah. Because I didn't really like how, like, just naive Wonder Woman was. Like, I think Valkyrie was just, like, perfect in this. Like, her
for
character.
that role.
Yeah.
I mean,
I liked Wonder Woman. I thought Gal Gadot did a good job.
I think she did too. I just think her character is kind of presented.
The rest of the Valkyries were killed while trying to
stop Hela.
And so the last remaining one had a drinking problem, trying to forget and just basically run away from her problems and all the painful memories she had.
Mm-hmm. She kind of had a thing with the Hulk, which is kind of weird.
A little bit, yeah.
Just.
We're not going to go into that.
Just picture that in your mind for a little bit. Right.
Hulk smash?
Hulk smash. Okay.
Alright, Doctor Strange is in it.
Oh, yeah.
Benedict Cucumber Patch. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah, Doctor Strange is in it. He just, seems like all-powerful in it. Just teleports Thor and Loki around.
To me, I feel like, not that it was bad, I don't really think it's necessary to have that Doctor Strange in it, because they could have just been like, oh, here's... I think they just kind of put him in there just for, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not necessary.
I think it kind of was, it kind of had a point, though.
Just to kind
it may not have been necessary, but it had a point. But because, they're actually, have people watching out for alien invaders.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I saw it.
Maybe that's just, a nice connection to another Doctor Strange movie.
And it was nice to see, his powers have developed more since we saw his solo movie.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice, because if we didn't see any of this and watched Infinity War, he's doing all this crazy stuff. What the frick is going on?
Yeah.
Last time we saw this guy, he got a spike stabbed through him. One of those mirror things.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All right. More characters. Hela. Oh my lord. Okay. Hela's in it. She's basically
hella hot.
That, and she's basically a crazy bitch with lots of magic swords that she can just produce out of anywhere.
Very powerful.
So
slays hundreds of soldiers. Yeah. And, without breaking a sweat. Powerful.
Why have we? So I guess the reason why we've never heard of Hela in this movie universe is because she was Thor's older sister, and because Asgard's it's basically the United Kingdom kind of it's all these little countries together, or whatever, and they're called the different realms, and Hela says
there are 9. Correct.
Yeah. And Hela says that back before Thor was born, her and Odin just went around killing everything, and then once Thor was born, Odin's well, Hela, you're a woman, so I'm gonna lock you up, and Thor's gonna be my next in line.
Yep. That's
it was more of her appetite for death and conquering became more than Odin's, and it was insatiable, and so Odin saw her as a threat to the realms and locked her away.
Yep.
Speaking of Odin, what did you guys think of that death scene?
Really anticlimactic.
That was not a...
Dude dissipates into 1,000 little glowing dust particles
glitter,
and just
flew away.
Flows off into the wind.
I guess if you're a Norse god, you can just choose when to die and how to die.
I guess.
Because reasons, right?
Yeah, and back to Hela for a second. She had a wicked-ass giant wolf. I thought that was really
Yeah.
That was very
The
nice.
thing was crazy.
I enjoyed that.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Alright, guess
We
the music's
apologize
fun.
for the music in the background, by the way, if you can hear it. It's,
That's what you get for recording a podcast in a dorm. All right. Anyways.
Let's see, what else do I have? Rip Thor's hammer and friends. Because as soon as Hela came through the Bifrost,
We already talked about
she just
that.
wrecked him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Any
what
more
else?
characters?
She didn't
Oh.
kill Idris Elba's. What's his name again?
I don't know who Idris Elba is.
The black guy who can like see everything.
Oh yeah,
With
yeah.
a really cool
Yeah,
eyes.
What's his name in this?
I don't know. Black guy with the really cool eyes.
He's the keeper, usually, of
Yeah, of like the Bifrost.
the Bifrost. He's the one with the sword, and has this connection that
Yeah.
many people know with Thor that almost
Did you find his name?
vicarious.
No, I'm not looking it up. I don't have
Alright,
time for
anyway.
that.
Speaking of Bifrost, that's how Thor and like Loki ended up on that garbage planet.
Oh yeah.
Cause like they got knocked out of the Bifrost by Hela, and then
Oh yeah, they ended up on the garbage planet. What's it called again? Started with an S.
Scarif.
Have we
Scarif,
explained that
Scarf?
yet?
I don't know.
I don't remember. It
But
doesn't
basically,
really matter.
okay, I'll explain it since we're on the topic. Alright, so Thor ends up in a garbage pit and then he's like captured by Valkyrie, who brings him to the game master. And the game master, I don't know who plays him. He's the guy in Jurassic Park.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yep, that's the guy.
Jeff Goldblum.
Life finds a way. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, moving on.
Alright, and what does he call him? He calls him a contender.
Yeah.
A contender that's going to face the grand champion. And Loki's there also. And Loki's basically right-hand man to Jeff Goldblum. Whatever. And basically Thor is put in the arena where he fights the Hulk.
And yeah, we'll come to the fight later.
Alright.
The fight
There
was
was
a
a-
very cool scene, just in and of itself.
Yeah.
Like, I really
But
enjoyed
before
it.
that, there's that scene where I remember I was thinking, this is back to Hela. Like Hela's on Asgard and like the whole Asgardian army's there, and Hela just freaking obliterates the whole army like by herself. So like
Without breaking a sweat, just
Yeah.
kills every.
definitely the goddess of death for a reason.
Yes.
But like that, I thought that was a pretty cool scene. Jeff Goldblum is great in this. I think I really liked his. I liked his character, his
He
portrayal.
didn't have a huge role,
No, he didn't.
But-
like,
essentially the game master, or like the first grand champion of the ring, was basically like the dictator of the garbage planet, and and how holds these, Coliseum type gladiator battles, and
yeah.
really quirky, funny role that I think it was kind of nice. It was a more serious movie, so to have
Yeah,
that comic relief
it was
really
nice.
refreshing.
I liked I don't know, I liked when where Jeff Goldblum, he asks who Thor is and he's like, I'm Thor, son of Odin, and he's like what? And then like he doesn't even know who Thor is. He didn't even know what Asgard was.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought like it just kind of shows like how big the like MCU really is. To, like,
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like relating to like breaking. What's the word I'm thinking of? Linking,
okay.
not breaking. Linking, like kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy, kind of
Yeah.
outer space
They
with.
talked about the Nova
Asgard.
Corps.
Yeah, they talked about Nova Corps and Jeff Goldblum. What's his name? The game master.
Yeah.
Game master.
Grandmaster?
Grandmaster.
Is it?
Or I thought it was game master.
I think it was
He was
Grandmaster.
grand champion of the Coliseum, wasn't
He was like the ruler.
No, that's-
I thought
he? Either
the
way,
Hulk-
he was the dictator
Okay.
of the planet. Well, yeah, but
Is the game master? Is the game master?
We'll just call him Jeff.
Okay,
All right.
Jeff.
Mr. Jeff.
Mr. Jeff, he's, I don't know if they don't really touch on this in the movie, but he's somehow related to the Collector
Yeah.
from Guardians of the Galaxy, because they both got that blue line on their lip, and obviously if you wear the same makeup, that means you're related. So,
That's right.
Yeah.
What
So-
else?
Maybe that will be released or found out in
Yeah.
the next movie.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
And like, some about this Thor, like I liked. This is a little different because like they talked about in the beginning how they were saying like, Thor, the whole reason why like he's been gone from Asgard this long is because like he's looking for like the Infinity Stones, like before Thanos gets them, obviously, which is all kind of like pointing towards Infinity War, but like they didn't really find any. He said like he had no luck and like he's gonna give up, which kind of sucks because I was kind of hoping to see that we'd hear more about it. And like when Hela's like walking through the museum of Asgard, she's like, "Oh, fake Infinity Gauntlet," just like chucks it to the side.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "There's the Tesseract." She's like, "Oh, that's cool." And then she's just like,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know. It was just funny.
It.
What else? Thor fights Hulk. Stan Lee's cameo. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah, he's the barber that gives Thor his haircut.
First, did you guys see that razor?
Yeah.
That was nuts.
How would that work?
It wouldn't. It's a movie.
That would like
Basically
I don't
looked like Freddy Krueger's hands on steroids with a couple buzzsaws in there.
Oh my gosh.
That was actually a very accurate
It
description
was.
if you've ever seen the movie.
I'm proud of
Oh
myself.
my gosh, that would have just like cut his head off, honestly. Yeah, so then obviously Loki and Thor don't know who the Grandmaster's grand champion is, and then all of a sudden Hulk barges through and Thor's like, "Yeah, it's my friend from work," or whatever he says, and then Loki just like looks really uncomfortable because like the last time he saw Hulk, that was
He got
Avengers,
Avengers,
wasn't
the
it?
first Avengers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just so y'all know,
It's been a while.
that line, he's a friend from work, that was created by a kid from the Make-A-Wish Foundation who was on the set watching them film it.
that's
Oh, that's
awesome,
actually really
honestly.
cool.
Didn't know that.
I like that.
That's pretty great.
And
honestly.
so the fight itself was such a cool scene.
it was like,
It was very well. I hate to say choreographed because it's CGI and
but yeah.
a human, but
But yeah, it was a pretty well drawn fight. Like it wasn't too much, but it was just enough that it was solid.
Mm-hmm. It lasted pretty long too,
Mhm.
like
I'd say.
compared to like most fight scenes.
Yeah.
Obviously not as long as the end fight. You can't have that.
Yeah, but
But,
yeah, it was
it's-
pretty good.
yeah.
Decent fight. I like when so Thor and Hulk have been fighting. They've been at it for like a couple minutes, and then Thor, cause like the last time he saw Hulk was Avengers, Age of Ultron, and like in that whole movie, like one of the story arcs in it was Black Widow and like Hulk have been like hooking up, and like the way that she'd calm the Hulk down into Bruce Banner is like she had like this little lullaby.
Yeah.
And like
Sun's getting real low.
Yeah, Thor
getting
tries
real low.
saying it to the Hulk. It's like, "Sun's getting real low, big guy. No one's gonna hurt you." And like it looks like Hulk's calming down. And he just grabs Thor and freaking like chucks him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
no,
And
he
just, like,
smashes
punches him.
him just like
Oh, just like he does.
Just like
yeah,
he did
just
Loki.
with Loki, yeah.
in the.
I love
What
that.
movie was that?
Avengers.
It's so great.
And then like towards the end of the fight, like Thor's got Hulk on the ropes. Like he's actually gonna beat the Hulk, and
Yeah.
then
Because he's able to channel his.
yeah, he's
Lightning
Yeah, he's
power.
the god of thunder, but he doesn't.
Not the god of hammers.
Not the god
as
of
Odin would
hammers.
say.
Okay, yeah, and so he like channels his lightning power, and he's like about to beat Hulk, and then is it the Game Master?
Mhm.
He like electrocutes Thor.
Because
With
of
the
Doesn't
the.
want to
little-
lose his champion.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to lose.
Yeah, I
his
think
champion
it's
Hulk.
called the obedient chip or some
Yeah,
obedience
something.
chip.
Yeah.
Basically, a little like electrode that hooks onto their neck and shocks the piss out of them.
Yeah. So then the Game Master does that, and then Hulk just like pounds Thor into the ground, and then Thor wakes up in the Hulk's room, and
I guess they're like friends all of a sudden.
yeah, and then they're friends.
I don't understand. Anyway, speaking of Hulk, he's learned to talk. What do you guys think of that?
Well, I mean, if you spend 2 years as the Hulk rather
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
Bruce Banner,
You're
bound
definitely
to-
bound to pick up a few
Yeah,
things.
That's what like I heard that like the Hulk and Bruce Banner are two separate people because like even later once the Hulk turns back into Bruce Banner, like he doesn't remember anything. All he remembers is Sokovia. So he's like, did we win? Like did we stop the Ultron?
Mhm.
And like I mean then like going back to Hulk, like Hulk I guess he's like a big baby basically. He's like learned to talk over time. Like and like the more time he spends as Hulk, the more he develops as a character.
Granted,
Yeah.
his talking was pretty primitive and
It was primitive, yeah.
like a caveman, but
I guess. Only like
So
years
were,
old.
so were his
Yeah.
emotions.
well, he
Sure.
is the Hulk after
Yeah.
all. So.
There was a lot of references to like previous Marvel movies in
movies.
this, and even like other characters. Like when Thor tries getting in the Quinjet to escape, and like for whatever reason his hand doesn't work, and because if you remember in the first Avengers, Tony Stark calls Thor the point guard or whatever, and like
Point blank.
wasn't it point guard? I'm pretty sure
It was point blank.
Was it?
Or no, it was point break. Point break.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, that was his name, and like Thor kept trying to get in, and then he's like, "Damn you, Stark," and just like, I don't know. There's just a lot of like throwaway lines to
Yeah.
previous movies. What else? There's definitely like a sense of because Mark Ruffalo said there would be like a Hulk storyline arcing throughout these movies, and like I felt like there's definitely like a Hulk and Bruce Banner fighting over the body in this.
Because there definitely was.
Yeah. So that was kind of, and like neither of them wanted the other one to like work, because like the Hulk said like he doesn't want Bruce to come back, and then Bruce Banner says he doesn't want to turn into the Hulk because he feels like he might lose control again.
And never be able to come back.
Yeah, and then he turns into the Hulk towards the end of the movie, and
on purpose.
And then we don't see him turn back into Bruce Banner yet. So
True.
maybe
So
that's
he
gonna
might
be
be.
that's gonna be like developing into Infinity War and so on.
Maybe Scarlett Johansson will have to calm him down.
That's what I'm
all of
thinking.
them.
That's what's gonna have to happen.
Probably because Thor can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, Mark Ruffalo in this. I don't know. I really like his. I just think his performance in this, because like he had more of a spotlight in this, and I really liked it. He was kind of funny. I think he could be funny.
Yeah, I like him as an actor a lot. Like, I'm drawing a blank on what other movies he's in, but I liked his his character in Avengers and Avengers 2, and those are the only two movies he's in besides Thor Ragnarok. Right?
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
Because before they had what's his name for the solo Hulk movie?
Oh, Ed Norton.
Edward Norton. Yep.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Whatever. I like Mark Ruffalo though.
Well, from there they pretty much go to the ending fight scene.
What happens? Hela, god of giant spikes,
and everything bad.
Yeah, just I don't know. Ripped out Thor's eye. That's different from the trailer. He actually had his eye ripped out.
Was it ripped out or like slashed out?
It was like slashed out.
By one of her giant spikes.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. Like, we never saw the eye leave, did we? So it could just be
that would be pretty graphic.
Well, true.
Too graphic for Disney.
But the way I kind of felt it is like she just like slashed it and like it was swollen over. Not that it was necessarily gone. Because I feel like you can't have Thor with one eye for the next movie. Like,
I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen.
I don't know. I think that's
that's what's gonna happen.
In the end of the movie,
that's what's gonna happen?
Thor has that. He has that plate like Odin did over his eye.
He's an eye patch on. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will see.
There was something though. I can't remember. It's something like continuity. Like he had both eyes in like one of the trailers at the end. I don't know.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Because obviously they wouldn't give away that he lost an eye.
That's true, but
trailers.
they could have just made trailers different. Yeah, they did. That scene was different in the trailer.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So yeah.
I guess, but they do that all the time. Because even like that scene where Hela destroys the hammer, that's different than what was shown in the movie.
That's true. Then you mean in the trailer?
Yeah. So yeah, like there's reshoots and stuff, and like they just change stuff.
Yeah.
What else?
I'm really hoping that Thor comes back with two eyes.
What would you guys rate this? How many Magnificents out of 7?
Absolutely a 6.75.
I'm gonna go with 6.76.
I'll go with 6.9.
Alright.
That's pretty good.
Why didn't you guys give it a perfect score?
Because
just the only reason I didn't is because the first opening scene where Thor like first makes the joke where he's like spinning around. I didn't like that.
There's just some humor that like it was funny. Like I definitely understand like with this director, just like he's a funny guy and like he makes funny movies, and it was a good movie. Not by any stretch was this a bad movie. It's just sometimes it feels like it was a little pushed and kind of unnecessary.
For those who haven't seen the movie, Thor gets himself captured and he's tied up. He's chained up all around his body, hanging from the ceiling, and he's spinning around in a circle trying to talk to Sator or whatever, the big fiery devil guy, and he's spinning around and he talks to him, but eventually he gets his back turned to him.
He's like,
just wait a second. I'll come back around eventually. And
there's like 2
Thor
seconds
voice.
of just quiet.
Yeah,
awkward silence. Yeah.
And the first time it was funny, but the next 2 or 3,
it was like
kind of
okay. Yeah, I don't know. It was all right.
Okay.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think of like how this movie was? Just like as a team up, how do you think it was? You think it was
between Thor and Hulk? Yeah, I actually really liked that.
I thought it was
duo.
It was like balancing. Like I think if this movie universe is gonna survive, they're gonna have to do more team ups because people are like, me personally, I'm getting kind of sick of just seeing like solo movie, and then big team up.
Yeah,
and
then solo.
Iron Man though, like the second one wasn't that good, but the third one was better than the second one, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're
like I don't know. Like if you have these team ups, I really feel like they're good. Just like
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War.
Civil
definitely.
War.
It's nice, just like mixing stuff up.
Yeah.
Because like now that we know that like all of these characters know each other and they're all connected so much, like you kind of don't really have an excuse not to have them interact with each other.
And it's really cool to see them interact with each other, like knowing the backstory between them all and things like that's what make them elevate that like viewing.
Definitely. Thor's hammer is still gone, so I don't. What do you guys think he'll use in Infinity War? Because that's like
His lightning god powers.
I guess, but like his hammer is like one of the hallmarks of like.
Exactly. That's
Maybe
what,
he'll
that's
make
how
a
I
new
feel
hammer.
You think so?
Go inside the heart of a dying neutron star. Forge the
I guess.
iron
Well,
and
he
nickel.
is essentially the new Odin now, isn't he?
I guess.
Because Odin is dead.
Yeah.
And
Does that automatically give him his power though? Odin's power? I don't think so.
No, not his power,
So-
but like he's in the new role of Odin. Is what I'm saying. Hopefully, he uses some power. He needs at least something because I feel like he can't just use his lightning powers to just go, god tier on in the next movie.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll make like
zap
a sword
everyone
or
like
something.
bzz, 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 and then
Maybe he'll
that's
make
it.
a sword.
That'd be pretty sweet.
I think actually he should make a battle axe. That'd be cooler.
A battle.
Ooh, I could see Chris Hemsworth wielding around a big battle
That'd be
axe.
awesome.
Didn't
Look like
Hulk
a-
have a battle axe? And
Yeah, he did.
He had a battle axe and a hammer. And
dude,
then
I want to
think-
see more Hulk with weapons. He looked freaking sweet.
Yeah,
But
we can only dream.
Yeah, it's
hopefully,
It's gonna all end up to punching.
That's
yeah.
true.
Black Widow's gonna somehow be punching aliens in space in Infinity War.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't know. I got high hopes for Infinity War. Like Russo brothers, they did Civil War and Captain America 2, and I love both of those movies. I think are great.
Mm-hmm.
So like I got high expectations. I think they'll do good because like I don't know. I mean they're working with a lot here, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be crazy.
All right. Should that wrap it up?
we haven't even
for-
talked about that.
I'm talking about Ragnarok.
Do you guys want to talk about?
We should talk about the final scene of Ragnarok and the big fight.
Oh yeah, we haven't even talked about that yet.
And I need to explain why I'm right on why he saved Ragnarok.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Okay,
We don't
yeah.
big fight. It's.
The biggest of fights,
In the movie.
It's not like
Mhm.
anything super special.
essentially
They're-
Loki, Thor,
Hulk,
the
Valkyrie.
Hulk, and Valkyrie, along with some of the band of misfit toy gladiators from the
Scared.
Asgard.
From Asgard, from the garbage planet.
Oh yeah,
planet.
yeah. Sorry.
What, the guy Korg. That's Korg.
Korg. Go
He's
back.
basically the Thing from Fantastic Four, but done right.
And blue.
Sort of.
And smaller.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a little bit smaller.
Essentially fight Hela and her army of undead
Yes.
Asgard soldiers.
Uh,
Super cool.
Good scene.
Basically,
In the end, the fiery devil, mean guy.
Yep. They realize they can't beat Hela,
Mm-hmm.
and the only way, and Hela draws her power from Asgard. So Thor's like, Hela can't draw her power if there is no Asgard. So he's just like, let's just blow everything up. So I guess that's the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Asgard,
Is blown up.
is
Yep.
blown up.
and they take all the people off there and send them in a spaceship. That's kind of important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
and head for Earth.
It's crazy they could fit like the whole population of Asgard into that one ship.
it was a pretty big ship.
I guess.
And
I
it
guess
wasn't really that big of
Hela
a
did-
city either.
Hela
No,
did
it's
kill
not.
like
I'm sure.
50,000 people.
That
in
is
that
true.
army.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh, and there's that one like kind of minor character. What's his name? What's his like super?
I don't
Is he
know.
called the Executioner?
The guy, yeah, with the machine guns.
Yeah.
He, yeah.
The dual wield M16s.
yeah, the new keeper of the Bifrost.
Yeah.
The janitor actually.
Yeah, the demoted janitor joined Hela because he didn't want to die. And so,
True.
at the end, he tries to save himself by getting on the ship, realizes that he's messed up, and eventually fights on Thor's side for Asgard.
And
I
dies.
guess.
And
And
he
he
dies.
dies.
Oh,
But-
Good for him.
dies with Asgard. But
Dies with honor, too.
that's alright. It was good, I guess. No more Asgard, so I guess they're trying to move to Earth now, everyone. And then,
Mhm.
should we talk about post-credits?
Oh, I don't even remember what those were. I'm
Right.
sure.
But I would like to say, even though Asgard, like the planet, was destroyed, remember in the movie they would always talk about how Asgard isn't a place, it's a people.
Oh
Mhm.
gosh, yeah, back to this.
And
Okay.
so that's why I think Thor was successful, because
Okay.
he did take the people and he did get them safely out of chair before it went boom.
Okay. I won't disagree with you on that. But if that's true, then how did Hela not like lose all of her power once the people left on the ship?
Plot hole.
Well, she died once everyone left. Or, I mean, they were still there.
I don't know. There's like
Something
a 2 minutes of lag time in between there.
Yeah.
So
Did Loki... So Loki was sent to, like, pretty much, like, cause Ragnarok to, like, initiate it. And then he kind of booked it out of there and got in the spaceship also. But did he grab, like, the Tesseract and
I don't
the other valuables?
I don't know if he did or not. I
I
mean,
wonder-
knowing
I think-
Loki, he probably
I
did.
think he must have, because the end credit scene is Thanos' ship stopping the Asgardian ship. So he probably does have the Infinity Stone. That's why Thanos probably stopped him.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense now.
So, yeah, that's the end credit scene. Thanos stops the ship, and they're just like, oh, crap.
And that's Infinity War, basically.
Basically. So, 2 last things. What'd you guys think of Korg?
Korg?
I really liked Korg as
He's
a
pretty
character.
funny.
Super funny.
That was voiced by the director, Taika Waititi.
Huh.
From New Zealand. He's a pretty cool guy. I like
I like
thought
his
it was
accent.
The character himself was just super funny and, like, really laid back.
Yeah.
Again, more of that, comedic relief.
Nice. I think, like, and, like, Taika Waititi said that, like, he'd like to bring Korg back. And he says he wants to direct another Marvel movie. And I'm sure he will, because, like, this is the most, like, best reviewed Marvel movie ever. Like, it surpassed Iron Man and, like, everything. And, like, it had a huge opening weekend. It's like, we know he's doing something right. And, like, I'm sure Kevin Feige wants to bring him back. But, like,
I wouldn't mind a miniseries or a little something on the backstory of Korg and
that'd be
things like that.
That's what you could do with, like, TV shows. Just, like, these minor characters that, like, people would actually kind of care about.
Yeah.
But just, like, I don't know.
So right now we don't know anything about him other than
He tried
got
causing
captured.
a revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And only his mom and
Pamphlets never got passed out, so.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I liked his character. And, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, he says he'd do another Marvel movie. He said he'd like to, like, if he did do another Thor movie, he doesn't want to do Thor 4. He says he wants to do Ragnarok 2. So kind of like, I don't know.
How can there be a
makes
second
sense.
Ragnarok
I don't
if
know.
Ragnarok
Maybe
is the
just
plan
kinda
to
like
destroy Asgard?
In that Ragnarok, like, kind of style.
Maybe. I don't
Okay.
know. So,
know.
since they're
Otherwise-
moving to Earth, is that going to be the death of Earth?
Maybe.
Well,
Otherwise,
That'd be awesome.
That could be a huge collaboration movie.
oh my gosh.
Like Thor, Loki, everyone on Earth across the Marvel spectrum
Yeah.
comes to like defend Earth.
That'd be pretty
Isn't
sweet.
that
That would
what
be-
Infinity War
Otherwise-
kind of is?
He says he wants
But
to
even
do,
on a larger scale.
I guess. Because, I don't know, I wish they would incorporate, like, the Defenders and, like, all this other stuff that they have going
Yeah, I
on.
really want freaking Iron Man to meet Iron Fist.
Oh my
That way
gosh.
you can just fucking wreck him.
Dude, I don't know, that'd be great. Otherwise, he says he wants to direct a Black Widow movie. You guys think that could work?
Yeah.
You guys ever see
As long
that?
as Scarlett Johansson is in
You
it.
guys see that Saturday Night Live where
We know why Matt watches those movies.
you guys ever seen the SNL skit where they're saying like, how come like there's no like solo girl Marvel movies? And then like they do like a skit of it and it's like a rom-com with Scarlett Johansson. Like
Oh
that's
my
the Marvel
gosh.
movie. And it's just ridiculous. Like
I haven't
she ends
seen
up
it, no.
falling in love with Ultron and then Ultron like cheats on her or no. She finds out that Ultron's trying to take over the world. She's like, how could you? She's like, I thought you loved me. And like and then the whole movie's Ultron trying to like win her back. It's like it's so dumb. But it's really funny.
Okay.
Alright.
That's enough of Ragnarok, I
That's about it.
think.
Alright.
Alright. That was about 35 minutes of Ragnarok.
Which
Decent
deserved
review.
every second.
Okay. Yeah. So, what's next?
Yeah, I
We
believe-
got some tweets.
We got
you
some
have some
tweeters.
tweets from
Some
some
tweets.
fans.
Alright, some fans that we begged to send us some tweets.
I was gonna leave that part out. But
No.
okay.
Alright, so first we have a tweet from Dobbs at Dobbs. Alright, at Bromatis A. Hey guys, can you give me your opinions on the Black Panther movie and Justice League movie coming out soon? Which do you think will do better? Well, that is a very good question, Dobbs. How about we give this question to Joe?
I think between the movies that are in question are Black Panthers and the new Justice League, correct?
Yes. What do
Yeah.
you think will make more money?
I think Black Panther will make more money
Okay.
than Justice League, simply because, like, as far as I'm concerned, we haven't had a movie solely about the Black Panther yet, have we?
No, he was in Civil War, but that was...
Yeah, he was in Civil War, but not solely about Black
No,
Panther.
nope.
No, not really. Yeah.
And so I think like that kind of debut quote unquote album, if you will, movie.
Because he's black.
Okay.
Oh, you said that joke. Okay.
No, like,
album.
Just the term
I
debut
mean, there are
album,
plenty of
you know,
white
in
singers.
music. No. Just like the term debut album in music. I didn't like debut movie or show.
It would make sense. If
Okay,
you
we
said,
get it,
like,
Joe. There was rap music for the trailer.
Debut game.
No.
Like debut basketball game. That would have been funnier. Okay. Anyways.
For me,
Sam?
I think Justice League would make more. Just
You
because internationally, I think it will. Just because it's the Justice League. Like, it's like one of the biggest, like even if the movies haven't been like doing well previously, I think this one's picked up a little more steam now that Joss Whedon's like directing it. There's a little more humor to it. Like, I feel like this will make more just because, and there's a lot of advertising that's going into this.
How do you spell debut?
DEBUT.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it right.
I don't know if it'll break even with all the advertising they're doing,
Yeah,
but they'll
it's a
definitely.
lot
I
of
think
money
they'll
on
make more than
advertising.
Black Panther, just because like
I guess we'll see. I have to disagree with you because I think Black Panther's a brand new.
I don't know.
It's a brand new storyline.
Like
I think people are going to be chomping at the bit because he did have that part in Civil War. They want to know more.
That's true.
And plus, the trailer looked kick ass.
That's true. I really think this movie's gonna be great. I don't know, but just like overall, like even on like a worldwide scale, like he's a little lesser known character. So.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
my turn. I vote Black Panther
Yeah.
because Black
Boom.
Panther is my favorite person in the entire world. All right,
Okay.
next.
Okay.
Great reasoning. The next question from our beloved fans.
Oh, from Wadell Ali 7. At Wadeli, so whatever.
Can
Okay,
you
fuck
speak
it.
English?
All right,
Sounds like you're
this-
having a stroke
This
over there.
username is like.
Anyways, it's okay.
It almost. I'm not gonna say.
From
it.
a
Okay.
beloved fan.
From a very beloved fan by one of us. What movie do you think will win Best Movie of the Year?
I'm pretty
And we'll start off with Sam.
Does that mean Best Picture?
Yeah, I believe the term is best motion picture.
I can't say for sure, but what movie do I want to win it? Probably Baby Driver.
That is a really good movie.
That movie was great, honestly. It was so good. And like Edgar Wright's just like, I don't know, everything about that movie just did great.
I don't think it will because of Kevin Spacey. And
could
do
spark some.
yeah, that might be a bullshit reason for it to not, because regardless of his actions, like that was a fantastic movie,
No kidding.
but it's super political.
No, it is.
And
yeah,
so-
Hollywood's a mess right now.
It really is. Hollywood is not in shambles, but it's definitely taking some hits.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if Thor Ragnarok.
It definitely looked good.
It
Lot of
looked
colors.
really good.
What do you think, Matt?
So is that your vote, Thor?
Maybe I'm just biased because I just saw it like a week
That
ago.
could be.
I'm definitely not gonna. A week ago today, yeah. But, yeah. I'm gonna lock in that as my final answer.
All
Okay, Shirley. All right. So what movies came out this year? I don't even remember.
We can't name all of them.
Was Rogue One this year?
No, that was
that was
completely
last year.
Ah, nuts. That was last year.
Wasn't that early last year?
Yeah.
Or
So.
late?
It was
No.
December last year.
Oh.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It wasn't this year.
Yeah. I don't even know what other movies. Did I even go see a movie? Did Logan come out this year?
Yeah.
My vote's for Logan.
I forgot
I
about
love
that,
that
one.
movie.
That's a good movie.
I mean, like, it was so gory though,
That's
and
really
like
good.
so terrible. Like, it was so terrible. Like, just what happened. It was so terrible. So heart wrenching.
Definitely good.
yeah, definitely.
That's my vote.
All three good movies. So
I
we
mean-
got Baby Driver, Thor, Ragnarok, and Logan.
Do you guys think? Because Hugh Jackman said that like he wants to be done with Wolverine, but he said that like he really, really wants to see the X-Men with Avengers.
Mhm.
Do you think he would come back as like in like a cameo
I think he
if they
would.
did? Because he said for sure after this movie's done, he's like, I'm done with Wolverine. Like I'm basically dropping the mantle. Because he's been it for like how long? When was the first
A lot
X-Men
of
movie?
movies.
It was like 2000, 2002.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, it was
I want
definitely.
to say it
I
was
do not-
2001.
I don't know the exact year to be honest.
So yeah, and that's like 16 years that he's been Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Which, good for him. I mean, it
Yeah.
takes a lot of talent to be able to do
Yeah.
the same role
Yeah, no kidding.
in, 15 years
And-
later.
Yeah, no kidding.
Him and Harrison Ford can get together and talk about it.
It's
All right.
crazy.
Alrighty.
Are we ready to move on to the
Yes.
next tweet? All right, this next tweet is from Aren't Joel, at Aren't Joel. At Bermudas A, from a cinematic standpoint, what was the breakthrough movie in terms of digital animation? Okay, we're not freaking
Well,
film professors here.
Fun fact: the
All right.
first ever CGI was introduced in the movie Westworld. in 1973.
Oh my gosh.
The first
There's a
CGI?
TV show, Westworld now.
Mhm.
I heard it's really good.
Yep, it was a CGI, I believe, hand and face.
Wow.
And so that's when it first debuted. So if you want to go, like, technically, that's the first time we ever saw computer-generated images.
Okay, fine. Better question. When was CGI actually good?
Good?
Okay,
Yes.
good is so subjective because...
I mean,
Okay,
because
that's
in
true.
some movies it's good, in some movies it's awful. Like 2003
Fine.
Hulk.
What's the?
Do you remember that movie?
That is awful.
Okay.
Well, fine. What's
But,
the
like-
earliest movie you can think of that had good CGI?
Earliest movie...
Honestly,
Some of the Star
I mean, this
Wars
may
had
not be
good
the
CGI.
earliest.
If you say Star Wars Episode 1, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
No.
Okay.
This
Okay.
isn't the earliest
Let's-
good CGI, but like this is good examples of good CGI. I think, I liked in Rogue One, Grand Moff Tarkin's face. I thought that was good CGI.
And like some points it was.
But Leia's wasn't as good as that as his. Okay, and then another example was wow, I had it in my mind and I just lost it. All right,
I don't
someone
know.
else
I
go.
think like, for me, I think when CGI got really good was probably. I know this isn't like too long ago, but like after this, I think it's just gotten amazing. Is Avatar.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
that's true.
So I feel like after Avatar,
I feel like yeah.
everything just became amazing.
Well, that
with CGI.
entire movie was freaking CGI.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I feel like after that, like people just like, they really started pushing the limits of CGI after that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to agree with
or
you.
maybe
on that.
Transformers.
I am as well. No, I'm saying Avatar.
Well, Transformers, you could even take pictures of like realistic things and alter them.
I guess.
Like, the cars were probably still cars, but once they transformed,
Yeah.
then it turned into CGI.
It for me, like, not that Transformers movies were the best because they're not, but like the CGI. I remember, I think that one it was either that or Avatar, but I just remember watching Transformers when I was like a kid, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this
Dude.
is amazing.
And when I first saw that Transformers movie, the first movie, I like went up to my bed and just sat there and stared at the ceiling for hours and like, dude, what if I had Transformers? That would be so awesome. If I had Camaro and that was Bumblebee, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I had this. Why?
If
Why?
only, if only.
That's
If
great.
only, if only.
Then Michael Bay ruined the series, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Because explosions.
Too much Linkin Park.
Explosion. Extra explosion.
Too much Linkin Park.
Just kidding. You can never have too much Linkin Park.
He tried so
That's a
hard
fact.
and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even
That
matter.
is true.
That is true.
Okay.
Rip Michael Bay.
That's
and
it.
Linkin Park.
It's a Linkin Park song reference for those who didn't get it.
Is that it?
I think
We have one more. And
One.
the only reason I know this is because I know they tweeted. Alright, this is from Emma Lewis. It says at Bromatis, no A for some reason.
they tried.
If
Guys, if you want to
Okay.
reach us, it's Bromatis with
A.
an A at the end.
No spaces. Capital B ROMATTUS capital A.
Yes. Alright, and this is a question, I guess it's specifically for me since I'm the only one that's seen this movie. If Moana and Pua were to fight 5 bears, all of different ethnicities, who would win and why? Alright, do you guys... Are there even 5 different ethnicities? Is ethnicity
I don't think-
even the right word for a bear?
No, it's species.
Ethnicity.
It's got to be the right
Alright,
word.
species.
No,
Alright.
I say ethnicity is right because
Ethnicities.
color
You have
Okay.
to belong to it. Okay.
and location.
Alright, so what are the 5 different bears then?
You got your panda, polar, black bear, brown bear, koala bear.
Okay.
There's 5 of them, baby.
Alright.
Well, you also have grizzly
Question.
bear. You missed
What
grizzly
kind of
bear.
Question. What kind of bear is best? False. Black bear.
Well, you have sun bears.
Bears eat beets.
Just kidding about that.
Battlestar Galactica. No, that's
Bears
the Office
eats
reference.
Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
What's the question again?
if Moana...
Isn't
From
Moana, like...
That's a Hawaiian chick, isn't she?
Isn't she, like, a demigod or something like that?
No,
Thor?
that's
Is
the
that-
Percy
demigod.
Jackson.
The demigod is played by The Rock.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, The Rock. I actually really like that movie. It's good for a kids movie. Okay, and Pua is the pig apparently. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I saw it like
Pig.
4 months ago.
Okay.
Okay, so if Moana and Pua were to fight 5 bears, all of different ethnicities, who would win and why? All right, so
Koala bear. That's what I say.
no, the bears are on the same team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I said
this
bears.
is, this is... Yeah.
Okay, what can Moana do?
I mean, by herself, nothing really besides her inspiring character, but she does have this necklace that like the ocean, when she's near the ocean, then the ocean just like protects her.
Okay, fine. Where is this taking place?
So if
at?
the battle takes place near the ocean, bears drown. If it takes place on land, she's lunch meat.
Where is it taking place? Matt? You're the game master. Jeff Goldblum.
It is taking place
Alright.
in the forest
What?
with a river running through it.
Okay.
It's a tie. Battle of the death.
No,
Everyone dies.
you know what? I think is still gonna happen. Some bear's gonna walk up, freaking just club her right in the face, knock her necklace off, and she's just gonna get eaten alive. And then
Surprise attack.
that pig is dead.
Yeah, that pig,
It's
I don't
like-
even... The pig can't do anything. It's literally just an inconvenience in the entire story.
Yeah, no kidding.
At that point, it's baggage.
It is baggage.
All right, so
Oh, there you have it.
there you
Bears
have
win.
it. Bears,
Bears
won.
beats Moana.
I'm
Moana
actually
and Pig
Team
Zero.
Moana on this.
No, Moana
Yes.
would not win.
Dude, she's basically like freaking Avatar Korra. You guys seen Korra?
Yes, I've seen Korra.
Yes.
Dude,
she's basically
but
like Korra,
someone's
but
just
she
gonna knock
can
off her
only control-
Netflix. Think about it. They're all gonna surround her, and then the koala bear's gonna jump out of a tree and just attack her face, rip the necklace off, and then they're all gonna eat her.
But for that the scenario to work, the necklace has to leave, right? The necklace has to like get off her.
No, I'm pretty sure the ocean just does whatever it wants. Like, I don't think she even thinks she needs the necklace.
Okay.
Okay, well then,
But like, it
if they're not in the ocean,
it
then the
has to
bears
be
still
near.
win.
It has to be near her. How about that?
Is that a
They're
fact?
within a range of, I don't know. I'm making this up.
What's the radius on this
The radius?
for the
Yeah, for this
effectiveness
necklace.
5
of the
feet
necklace?
from the heart.
5 feet from the heart. She's
Okay,
gonna have to be like right next to the river.
No, the necklace has to be 5
Oh,
feet.
feet from
okay.
the heart?
The river's got infinite range, however much, what's the word?
Water?
Flowage? No, not
Flowage?
Fluidage.
Capacity.
It's kind of a sexual term.
Volume?
Discharge.
Yeah.
However much
Discharge.
discharge the river has.
Oh my god.
That's an actual term for measuring
You see what we're
the
dealing
flow
with
of
here,
water.
folks.
That's an actual term.
Oh my god.
All right.
Science.
Okay,
But
fine.
anyways, the final conclusion is then Bears 1, Moana 0.
Yes.
Okay, there's 2, Moana 1.
All right. We'll take
So the Bears won, right?
Yes. So the
I
Bears
mean,
won.
Go
but your
Bears.
opinions don't really matter because you haven't seen the movie.
I've seen bears before.
That's true.
But
Have you seen a
haven't
Moana? No.
Okay,
I've seen
I've
Pig.
seen
No, it's
Avatar
fair.
though. Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'd say if she's anything like Korra, she'll still get eaten alive.
No, she's not like Korra. Except they're about the same
Did-
skin color.
Didn't you say she was like Korra though?
And they can control water.
Oh.
That's about the only. She's
Well,
more
so
like,
like-
she's more like Katara.
Ah.
She's more like Katara.
Okay.
Katara from that's
From
Avatar: The Last
yeah.
Airbender.
Yeah.
All right,
She's,
whatever.
she's more like Katara
She's-
because she can't control.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moana died
Why are we even talking about this?
All right.
because we value our fans and we value your questions, and so we'll take the time to answer them.
Okay, Mr. President. Next question. No, we're out of questions. Only
We're
4
out of
people
questions.
tweeted us. Thanks. all.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we
guess
appreciate
that's it. If you guys want to tweet more stuff at us, please do it because that was kind of fun. Maybe we'll come up with a top 5 for next week.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
If we play enough World War II, maybe not.
Should we do another movie review? Any movies? Any
I
good
don't
movies?
think
you guys
any
wanna see?
movie. I'll think of a movie we can watch.
All right, we'll
Alright.
find
Bad
some
Mom's
movie.
Christmas movie?
That's
Just
not
kidding.
coming out till Christmas.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Is it? Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wanna
When's
see
Murder
that,
on the
though.
Orient Express come out? Because I want to see that.
It's probably a while yet.
I don't
I
know.
just recently saw
Here, let me
trailers
Google
for
it quick.
Goog's
Googs.
Murder on the Orient Express train. That's
I
got
don't
a
think-
pretty good cast in it. It's got like Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
and
I really
some
am
other
excited for the cast. Murder on the Orient Express. Showtimes. It comes out tomorrow.
It comes out tomorrow.
Oh, you guys
wow.
want to watch it?
All right.
Well, we're leaving for the weekend tomorrow.
Well, we'll watch it before our next podcast.
And
which-
I think so.
Exactly.
I think it comes out tomorrow.
What's the date? Release date?
Let me look that up.
Regardless, I think that will be the next movie y'all hear about. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited about it.
I want to see it because I love trains and
Yeah, November 10th.
people getting killed.
It comes out tomorrow.
All right,
Well, look at that. Look, perfect timing. We didn't even plan that.
nice. All right, so that'll be our movie. Thanks for listening, guys. I guess we'll see you in a week.
Peace out.
Bye.
Suckers.
Bye-bye.